Fox body, even with the damage on the big track, was ripping fifth gear like shredding. Supposed to just fill it all the way to the top, right?
Yeah, that's what it says in the owner's manual, I think.
It's a rough start to the morning.
It is.
We lost a coolant pipe on the Fox body, and then it was misfiring because, whoa, look at that butterfly, dragonfly. Sorry, my ADD is maximum. The coolant line came off, and then my tuner, Jason from Link, told me to put new plugs in it, and in all the madness, I didn't put new plugs in it, so it broke up. So we got new plugs in it. Mike's working on fixing the coolant line, which is kind of a sort of fix. It's definitely not going to come off, which is good, but it's definitely not how it's supposed to be. We're trying to find a coolant line at the dealership or something because it's just an OEM one for that. This car, I cannot read how much oil is in it because the dash is wigging out for some reason. We just put another quart of Pennzoil in it, and I know that I put at least the amount that was supposed to be in there when we changed it because I'm pretty anal about that. So we're overfilled a quart right now, and we're just going to run it. But I know it has enough oil in it. It's just at the end of the day today, we're going to drain the oil, measure it, and pour it back in again every day until we get a dipstick for this. So I'm going to build a dipstick conversion for all the dipsticks that own 718s. I've been seeing you all over every month.
Oh my God. This is, yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot, but I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go drive, dude.
Do it up, man.
Have fun out there.
Have fun.
I'll see ya. Day. It's not doing so well. Lost the air filter intake tube off of the EcoBoost car, the Mustang in the first lap. Ran it over, launched the car in the air basically. Finished the session with no air filter obviously, knowing that, and the turbine wheel, or the compressor wheel got damaged. So that sucks. And then now I'm having some cooling related problems that are, I'm not sure what they are. We're looking into it. Maybe the water pump's slipping, the belt's slipping at high RPM, not sure. Porsche's done fine today. I had it 2 gripped up for the last session on big track, so I know it's due tomorrow to get some good laps in. But it was still doing it. It just was a lot of manhandling, a lot of work for the 400 horsepower it makes. So we just need to lock the shocks down a little bit, let the suspension not do as much work and make grip, and it'll free it up a little bit, and we'll be able to do some shit. The Fox body, even with the damage on the big track, was ripping 5th gear, like shredding. A couple laps figuring it out. Once we got to speed and all that, it was really good overall. So looking forward to tomorrow. I'm about done with today. I would like to start a better day tomorrow. It's been expensive and rough and not a lot of driving. So we'll see. Not bad for a first lap. They were like, first lap. I'm like, it's fine. Okay, Fox body, done. We've got some weird timing thing going on inside of the motor. Still runs, but I'm not gonna hurt it. I wanna figure out what it is. Since we put the new G5 link in, it runs amazing. It runs so much better than it's ever ran. It made more power, more efficiency, everything, throttle response, everything. But we're obviously testing basically a prototype unit. This is beta testing. We're having an issue with the timing aspect of it, but it could be mechanical too, so I don't want to risk it. We're driving the Porsche a bunch more today, which is good. I like being forced to drive that anyway, because sometimes I don't drive it enough because I'm scared of breaking something, but it's been pretty good so far. Tap on the dash.
Yeah.
And then Vaughn, unfortunately, missed a flight. Well, didn't miss. His flight got canceled last night, so then he went back to the airport in the morning, and his flight was delayed so much that it was going to basically not get him here because he was going to miss a connecting flight, because we out here in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. So I'm going to go out and rip some laps in that thing and have some fun on the big track, so that way he can get all of his partners and everybody stoked on being here for the day, and I get to drive the car again, so that's always fun. A little bit more to do, but this is probably sitting for the rest of the day. Rip some laps in the Porsche. Excited to drive that a little bit. Let's do this. It's been a minute. Oh, they already knew. They already knew. I forgot how hard these things rip. They shred so hard, it's ridiculous. Like it needs like a solid 100 more horsepower to be like a killer out there. Right now it's like the gearing's a little long for the power that we have. So either more power or shorter gear would be ideal. The brake booster and all that shit gets very, very hot because we need to finish this duct. Yeah, so we're a little bit of a figuring things out still phase. Gridlife shredding. It's the first Gridlife at Road America. It was perfect. It went amazing. Gridlife is stoked. The fans were stoked. We were stoked to drive both tracks. Did like 4 or 5 different layouts on the kart track, which was super fun. Big track was huge, and I need a more powerful car for that stuff. My Fox body was pretty good until it failed itself, but either way, good weekend though. Had fun, drove both cars, learned a lot about the Porsche, and found a lot of things we need to work on with it. So, as always, we move on. Gonna go home and first drop the Fox body off at Panda Motor Works so that they can put a built motor in it and maybe find out a couple things about it that I don't know. They're like EcoBoost specialists, and then all the way home.